Greetings all my knights and padawans. Welcome back to another Eternal Journey video. I'm Jedi and we're going to be drafting some Argent Depths today. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, shall we? Alright, so cracking this one open. Blur Haze Worm is solid. We also have Vorpal Cutter and Lurking Brute, which I think are both serviceable. Don't really care for Saber Progress. Stealth Strike is fine. Cloud Stake Mount now is quite a good imbue card, i.e. taking stats from another one, making a big flyer, and then if not, you can always just pay 6 to start doing 2 damage to anybody. So I think that's quite strong. But one, this is a legendary that we don't have, and two, why not draft it and find out if it's good or not? Gate of Hope. When one of your units attacks, you gain 1 armor. Okay. Of course, doesn't necessarily need to synergize with the weapon decks, right? This can essentially still work as just life gain. And then it's Kasava's Agenda, which is let's see, stun enemy unit, top unit or weapon of your deck gets a +1/+1 draw card, and then give one of your units +1/+1 this turn for each of your units. All right, not the most exciting one, but we'll take it, see what's up. Sage of Sands. Okay, now we're talking. I do really want to try out Yeti Taunt Patrol. I think this guy can do a lot of damage over the course of a game. Chemical Round and Chain Whip Bludgeon are all phenomenal cards. Hysteria, it's good, but not great. It does some work. I'm not really sure about Camouflage, but yeah, Sage of Sands is just fantastic. Single Influence, so we can play in just about any deck. It's a 5/5 for 5. The Endurance also allows you to break imbue targets. So yeah, we will happily take that. Looking here, what do we got? We have Prism Golem, which doesn't go well in a 2-color deck. Don't really care for the Noble Protector. Land's Edge, it's a little early to figure it out. Primal Etching is not really a thing. Darkfire is fine. Let's see. Boulder Gate Guard, not really a thing. So I think it's between Brute and Brightling does some work. The One Thief Flyer. So here I'm probably looking at either Darkfire or Brightling here are the 2 cards. And because we already have Sage, I think that's fine. We'll go ahead and take the Brightling. It's not a super high pick, but I think the card is very serviceable. Once again, other cards in consideration here would be Prism Golem if we really wanted to go Mono Faction, but I think it's too early to speculate on Prism Golem. And then, of course, Lurking Brute. We'll take the Blightling here. Experiencing a little lag, but there we go. All right, let's see here. All right, we have a Blur Haze Worm. I think that card is plenty of serviceable. Hired Gun is a very solid card as well. Just the fact that it gets either double damage or endurance on 2/4 for 3, you're always happy about. Flameheart Patroller is fine, but a Forget is very good. I like Forget quite a bit. But Blur Haze Worm has impressed me. I don't think it is a bomb, but the fact that it can essentially replace itself with the ultimate letting you draw 2 cards and being a decent sized unit, especially if we do end up going Combrei, which I don't think is going to happen. It looks like we might be closer to Xenon, is makes this card a little bit better as well, because you get the 3/5 for 3 as well, the Wagoneer thing. I think I forgot the name of it now, but that you could drop this on the next turn. So we'll take Blur Haze Worm here. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about those technical difficulties. It glitched out a little bit. We ended up picking up an Apprentice Mage after that. And, all right, we have Monk Innervator. Not really something I'm looking at. Another Blur Haze Worm. Sure. We'll go ahead and pick that one up. Hopefully we get it situated now. There we go. Now we're back up. Let's see. What's this guy do again? I always have to read it. 2/2 for 2, but not quite because of the triple influence. Imbue. When you transform one or more cards, play Feral Mandrake from your Void Exhausted. Of course, consideration for this is the fact that Plunder does allow you to transform a card, as well as the Dinosaur Beast. We'll just take a Hunting Allosaur here. Just a clean card. There's also Natural Order, or something I don't mind being in either. We may still end up going Elysian. We're definitely not locked into Justice by no means, so we'll take Allosaur here. I say that, and then we immediately see an Auric Official, which is not busted, but I do think it's serviceable. The fact that The surge on it is permanent +1/+1, makes it a little bit better than just your average for 1/1 for 4 with imbue though. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take official here. Don't think we're missing out on much. We'll take Sand Tornado. It goes very well with both our Blur Haze Worms, giving us something that we could play on our opponent's turn. Price Sao. Not something I'm really excited about taking unless we kind of have synergy with the gain influence, multiple surge effects. We'll take a Sand Tornado here. And a Machinist, yeah, we're fine with that. That's a great 2-drop, just the fact that if we pick up things like the Heat's Distillation later on or Disappear, it could do some serious work. So we'll pick up Machinist here. And a Nova Protector is not something we want to play, so we'll send that directly to the market. A very interesting pick here. We have Thunder of Wings, which is a phenomenal card still. There's also Purge Driver, but it definitely is extremely expensive in the form of triple justice. And right now we're looking to have just kind of a light splash. There's also the Kodash Evangel to help facilitate our justice, but Karmic Guide is just a very good card. And should we pick up something like, for example, Mantle, or just the ways to modify, I think it could be quite strong. So I think we're going to go ahead and speculate here and kind of start leaning a little bit more into Combrei, picking up the Karmic Guide. It's just a very good card, I think. Other considerations would be Longtail Cavalry, of course, and the Kodash Evangel. There is a consideration to take the Thunder of Wings and put us into Praxis, but I think it's a little early, and I like Karmic Guide, so we'll pick it up. And wow, okay, well then, this pack is interesting. We have a Flamekeeper, which would have led us into Praxis. Definitely what we would have taken here if we had taken that Thunder of Wings. There's also Willbreaker, great 2-drop still in this format, but I think striking Snake formation is absolute powerhouse unlimited. Just if we establish any kind of decent board state, we can do so much damage. It will combo very well with things like Blur Haze Worm being bigger, Brightling having Decay, and then obviously our Sage of Sands and hunting Allosaur. So we'll take a Snake Strike formation. Dancing Flame. Okay, so it's starting to look like fire might be a little open. It is still a little early. I think we're just going to take Panoptic Guardian, because it does give us once again another fast spell, or yeah, card to play on our opponent's turn. It does some work in this format. The 2 damage is not nothing. It blocks quite a few things and kills them, especially a lot of the 2-drops and stuff, though Dancing Flame is quite strong. We also took up Karmic Guide and Arc Official, so if Combrei is open, we're going to try to stick to that. So we'll take Guardian here. All right, yep, Seasoned Spelunker I think is fine. It is a little early. We don't have a ton of stuff. There's also consideration for Learned Herbalist, but I really like 3/3s for 3 that can essentially have upside. Fur Hat would clean up our draws as well, but once again, I think Herbalist can go pretty late here, and it looks like we're going to be we're going to have a very light Justice Splash, I feel like, in this deck. So we're going to take this Spelunker. I think that card just does a lot of work. Fixing it doesn't matter. It's a very pretty Evangel. I think I have 4 of those. Oh, no, I don't. Let's see. Belching Behemoth, not something I really want to play. Town Watchman is okay. I mean, it's just fine. I think we'll probably take it just to make sure we're not struggling on playables later, because there's nothing else really for us in the pack. So fire does seem open. Maybe we should audible. I'm not 100% sure. Removal is a little bit better than Crown Watch. Maybe do just take the gun down. I think we do. I don't think we're gonna miss out on much taking the gun down over Crown Watch. So we're gonna go to put it in the market, but we're gonna take it for sure just to see what else plays out. All right, well, never mind. Stun unit seems very powerful, and with Revenge, so we can block and bring it back later. That seems very strong over Song of War. There is an Amber Waystone, which is a consideration, but this card's pretty darn good, I feel like. So we're gonna go ahead and take it. Gets a blocker right away. So this is a little bit of an issue now because of the fact that now we're starting to pick up more Justice cards, which means we're going to be a little more 2-color. That being said, we're not really heavily committed to anything. We don't have anything like Disappear or the Guardian that relies on heavy influence. So maybe we could just be an easy Combrei deck and not rely into the really big payoffs once again, like Disappear. So yeah, we'll take Bright Mace Paladin. That makes me regret a little bit not taking the Fur Hat, but I think we're fine. Nothing going on here for us, really. Sure, we'll take this and sorry. All right, there we go. Another 3-drop. We like that. I would like to pick up 1 weapon should we make the Gates of Hope work, but I like 3 3s for 3 with upside, so we're going to take that. Ruined, sure. Once again, nothing much going on, so it does feel like fire is open, but I think we have enough incentive here to go Justice. Crescendo. Crescendo. It's between that and probably Kodash Evangel. I like Gravewatch Ancestor a lot, and I like Humbug Nest as well, but we have literally 2 2-drops. I'm trying to think if giving one of our units flying and giving, obviously we'd probably put something like Gates of, no, actually that wouldn't work with Crescendo. Yeah, I'm just going to take the 2-drop with upside here. I would lean towards Gravewatch Ancestor. I like that card quite a bit, but of course this facilitates us going a little bit heavier in time and still being able to hit that single Justice influence. And it's a 2-drop, though we definitely don't want to make sure we don't get run over in this format because there are some aggressive Stone Scar, Mono Fire decks, etc., etc. I don't think we need a 3rd Bull. We're looking pretty good, or I'm sorry, Bright Mace. We're looking pretty good on 3-drops. So we're going to go ahead and take the 2-drop here with Learned Herbalist, giving us another fast spell for our Blur Haze Worms as well as some fixing. And it's a 2-drop with upside. So yep, we'll pick it up. Wow, absolutely nothing for us in this pack. We could take either Emerald Waystone or Enchanted Plate Mail. Nowhere near playing Cremate. So sure, we'll take the Plate Mail, Enchanted Plate Mail here. Don't really think Emerald Waystone is something we're going to be doing. Let's see. Rebuke, Instinct, Turn Back Time, Fencing Master. Man, actually, oh, an enemy unit becomes stunned. So yeah, we actually don't have much going on in that regard. Only 1 unit that really facilitates that. Let's see, Turn Back Time. Man, I'm kind of leaning actually towards Turn Back Time. There's a consideration for Rebuke as well. We're at 17 units already, and I'm really not sad about anything in our deck at the moment. So I'm actually considering just taking the Turn Back Time here, being able to get back, you know, potentially a removal spell or one of our valuable units. So sure, we'll take Turn Back Time here. There we go. All right, Cult Recruiter once again goes well with our Worm. And nothing else really in the pack for us, so we'll take that. Another Karmic Guide. There's also a Copperhall Recruiter and a Teleport, but once again, I really like Karmic Guide. We'll go ahead and pick that up. It just does a lot of work in this format, I feel like. Decent blocker. It's a little less great against Decay. Things like, obviously, our Brightling, but Safe Return might be the pick here over the Fencing Matter. It does synergize a little bit, but once again, we're looking good with 3s. We may need some spells, so we'll take Safe Return. Promising Pupil, we're pretty good on 4s, to be completely honest with you. But I think we'll take it just in case. There's another solid 2-drop from us. We will take Willbreaker here. And, yep, take the Shiny. Alright, we picked up a Waystone after all. Sure, there's some minor upside there and a Tumble Bang. Alright, let's see if time comes together for us. And Enter the Monastery. There's also Leyline Tracer, which I think is a great card, but we're looking a little sketchy on fast spells. In fact, I mean, it does go very well with our Striking Snake formation, though. Having Decay, giving it Killer, and a +5 means it could take something out. Really wonder if we're the Enter the Monastery deck, though, to potentially ramp. But what are we ramping into? Like, just an Allosaur? That doesn't seem too crazy. I think we will just take the Tracer. Look at maybe cutting Brightling, I guess. Maybe. Sure, we'll take the Tracer over the ramp spell. Double Justice play. I mean, the ramp is kind of nice, though. It definitely could put us ahead. We're going to take the Tracer here. I think it's just too strong of a card. Audacious Ruse, Time Symbol, and Bludgeoner. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops, so we're 1 shy. I would like Bludgeoner, but we also didn't pick up any Badge of Honors that really makes Bludgeoner go off the wagons. I think we're just going to take Audacious Ruse. It's a fast spell. We're lacking some interaction. Machinist only has one good target to make it big, so there is a consideration for time symbol as well, but we will just take the audacious ruse. Another ruse. There's also solemn clergy, so we have some plunder effects. We don't have any sack methods. Bubble isn't really too great. It just prevents a removal spell that we're not too worried about. Could just be another ruse here. Can't splash for Ursine. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of Seed. I think it's a little slow. Let's just take the ruse. Reality Snap. Okay. That's a bit of a shame because I actually really like Siphoner. I think the Siphoner does a lot of work in this format, but Reality Snap is just absolutely amazing. I like that card quite a bit. Probably gonna take up the slot for Safe Return. Synergizes with our one, where is it? The Apprentice, or I'm sorry, the Ancient Alchemist, but this card is just so good. I think the value and tempo of it is extremely powerful. There's a worm, but I think we're just going to take the Apprentice Mage. Just get a little more ramp going on. I like having the ability, especially with how many 4s we have. I like the idea of going from 2 to 4. And these worms can probably go a little bit later, so we will take the Mage here. This, maybe we run Land's Edge and see what do we, well, we only have what, we have 3 imbue cards. Might not be enough to make this like the imbue deck. We'll take it just in case. I want to keep exploring that card. Another ruse. Are people just not valuing this card? I don't think we're taking 3 of them, especially not being that committed. Maybe we just take, we'll take it, but wow, another Reality Snap. Okay, well now I am gonna go ahead and just cut the Safe Return. Maybe we still even just cut the Enchanted Plate Mail. Going with the Gates of Hope was the only reason I really wanted to hold on to it, but it's still only 3 attack. So we'll take that. We may. And we got to enter the monastery after all. Okay. Well then. This deck kind of came together, not going to lie. Do I have 4 of these? Do I have 4 of that? I gotta go figure. And a Machinist at the end of the day. Well, now our Machinists look a lot better with 3 different targets. Man, we actually kind of got there, I feel like, a little bit. Now I actually like the, where is it? The Enter the Monastery, considering that we have a 7 and then a 5 and 6s. We have the turn back time to get them back as well. I'm really feeling that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 drops. It's 1 more that I'd like, but I think that's fine. We have no real way of making Paladin good, but I think we still hold on to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah, our 4 drop slots really where we're heavy at. And I almost feel like we just cut Brightling, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the Brightling. Let's see what happens when we just add power. 19 power, I don't think we need that much. Let's go here. 18. And then 3 more cuts. I almost want to cut our Duelist, to be completely honest with you guys. I think I'm going to. Cut the Duelist. I want to run Gates. I like, honestly, I feel like cutting Gates is correct, but I also at the same time want to run it to see if it is good or not. So Reality Snap, our curve is a little higher than I'd like it to be, but do we just cut the Paladins? I mean, we have what? We have 2 Apprentices to essentially catapult us. Maybe we are a little heavy on 3s. We have only the 1 relic off of Spelunker, but at the same time, we have no way of making our Bright Maces any better. That being said, we definitely want to hit the 3 so we have good targets for our officials. This is a little awkward. Maybe we cut the Guardian, keep the Cultist. I think 2 ruses is correct. Like, honestly, if I wasn't in test mode, I would probably cut the Enter the Monastery and the Gates of Hope. That being said, though, I wonder if we go to 17 power. Go to 17 power. It's interesting, isn't it? It's Interesting call. Maybe we just cut the 2 bright maces and just call it a day. Because I want to keep this. I think Tracer is extremely powerful. Karmic Guides are good at keeping us alive, and they are going to trigger our Gates of Hope quite a bit. Like having 2 ruses, since we don't have a lot of interaction. We have 2 ruses and 2 reality snaps to kind of get there. We have striking stake formations or removal. Really relying on what 3. We have a couple of cards that actually make decent targets. Like these guys being a decent size makes striking snake formation pretty decent as well. That kind of counts as multiple removal, especially if this deck is kind of going to board stall. We have 3 ways of making these guys big, so I think they're worth playing. The Evangel gives us a Surge trigger. Maybe it is just Will Breaker. We'll cut Will Breaker. One more cut. Sure, we'll cut a Bright Mace. Alright, let's run this, guys, and see how it does, Sally. Alright, guys, game 1 going up against the infamous Cassendrath. Let's see if we get there, shall we? It's going to be close. It's a shame because we are going to be able to ramp, but not be able to play one of them. So we'll, so it's not really, we'll ramp here, but not ramp there. We'll see how it goes. Cassendrath, a phenomenal friend and streamer. Alright, there we go. That's something. Still won't be able to do both, sadly, so we might actually hold off for a turn. Looks like the Combrei mirror, so this is going to be interesting. I think we're still going to try to go for ramp. I'm not going to attack because they could play the 2-3 and kill our guy. We definitely don't want that to happen. So I think we're just going to go here and play this guy end of turn. We could go here and here as well, but I don't think that's where we want to be. So yeah, we'll just send it back. I think it's just more power efficient this way. Oh wow, that's very interesting. They are playing that, huh? Alright, well at least we get to go into the red zone, so I like that. And then let's go ahead and go, let's see, let's go here. Swap this for a spell. And then we will ramp. And at least now we have Reality Snap. So we can get in a decent amount of damage. Next turn 7, taking him down to 13. We'll have to see how things play out. Cassendrath, a phenomenal player, so we can't take them lightly. I think we're still going to try to get Machinist down, so we trigger the +6/+6. I think now actually I sequenced that incorrectly. I should have probably played the Machinist, so we could have attacked with it next turn when we bounced it. So I should give it a little bit of thought. Well, that's good. Double Machinist is quite strong. We A-space, what happens? They would just trade with 2 of our units. We get them for 3. That doesn't seem great. I think we just attack here. If they want to trade both their units for our one guy, I think we're fine with that. If they want to block here, yeah, we're okay with that. That is fine. We'll let that happen. We're not too worried about that. And then we'll go here and here. And then, yeah, this feels pretty good to me. We do have to worry about Audacious Ruse if we're cracking in, but we're going to be able to Reality Snap 2 of their units and get in for a ton of damage because these guys are both going to be 6/6s by that point. Rectifier would be a little unfortunate, but I think we're sitting pretty. I need to double check. I believe we don't have triple time for anything, so I think this should just go get Justice. So our Audacious Ruse is a little bit stronger. I like that. We'll see where it goes. Cassendrath in the tank. I believe he's streaming right now as well, so that makes sense why he's taking his time. The only unfortunate thing is we really want him to develop the board here because we want to use the reality snap proactively, i.e. taking his blockers out of the way and getting in there, versus using it reactively to him, you know, dropping something. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, this is great. This is great for us. Let's go ahead and get another. It's a little unfortunate in the fact that he did play a unit with Aegis, but I think we can get him for enough damage that we're not necessarily worried, especially putting him back on tempo, bouncing these two cards, I think is quite powerful. So bounce, bounce. These two guys are going to get big. We're going to gain some life. We're going to go into the red zone. And yeah, I find this very difficult for Cass to come back from minus some type of board wipe. If he wants to take out one of our units, we're okay with that. And we will go ahead and hold power just to make him think that we do have something. I think we're in a good spot. I could be wrong, though. All right. Well, we'll dive in again, and we got there. Sweet. Took it down, guys. Nice game one. All right, Combrei got us there. Thank you, Cass, for a great game, buddy. We'll see you on the flip side. Yeah, this month, like today. Today is the last one. Yeah, not having time is a bit of an issue here, so we're gonna redraw this one. Yeah, this works out fine. We're probably gonna go ahead and ship the ruse, honestly, so we'll keep this. I wish we had a way of pumping up our paladins. Like I said, I think this deck could have been Elysian, because of the fact we saw a decent amount of... Man, I'll tell you what, John, people do not have respect for the bear, bro. I'm seeing that bear passed so often, it's kind of crazy. All right, let's go ahead and ship here. Yeah, no worries. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're fine. So the question is, do we ramp or we just play a 3 to trade? I mean, it's not really ramp. I guess we would ramp. Yeah, maybe we do we could take a hit here. I think getting this off to make sure we get our justice and then doing this, I think is fine. Yeah, see, so we weren't blocking anyways. Okay, cool. This, grab justice, mitigate some of the damage. We're gonna gain another one. Maybe we can draw a 2-drop. Let's see, get on the board or ramp. Let's just well, let's see, we play this, then if we draw power we could reality snap. This will just be a 3/3 though. That means Carnegie can, or Combrei can kill it. Can we? No. Is my math wrong? It's 3. Oh, and it plays. Oh, it plays. Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. Good call. Good call. You're right. You're right. You're right. I wasn't counting the power that we haven't played yet. Good call, Collector. Good call. So they're respecting the Bright Mace. That's pretty interesting. Ah, okay. That makes a little more sense. Ooh, Ruse is going to be nice. And Reality Snap. I like being greedy here, honestly. Oh, this is going to be absolutely awesome. So we're going to get to Ruse, draw 2 cards, and the next turn we can snap. Yes. Reality Snap is just so good. So much tempo. Oh, that's a little awkward. So we didn't get like the that's unfortunate that we didn't get the response trigger to minus it. So heads up play on them for sure. We're gonna do it still to draw some cards. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have a response trigger, but I guess not. And that's fine. We can always reality snap. Let's see. This is a ton of damage too. We can't do it though. Like we have to bounce that. That's unfortunate.
Feel the wind.
Oh god, the value. Oh, that feels so good. It just feels so good. And we get to turn back time it? Oh. Oh, no, we don't. But we get to turn back time our ruse, so that's kind of nice. So let me see. We can't do both, which is unfortunate. So is it just gonna be a? It's just gonna be a 4-5 or a 4-1, right? Yeah, it's just gonna be a 4-1. What's up, Jim Joe? Yeah, it was my bad, collector. I thought we had another window. Let's go here. And I think I'm just gonna wait, right? We can't die from here. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Because we're just gonna get Ruse back, and we can't play it anyway. So let's wait so we get the addition here to Tracer next turn. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. So this thing gets... that was gross. That was straight gross. That was just gross. Not even gonna lie. Of the spells. Hey, it's Beckstrom. What's up, friend? We have a 2-drop, but we're on the play. We get 1 power. We're sitting okay. I think we're gonna redraw this and do a little bit better. I want one of our ramp cards. We keep this. I think this is serviceable. It's not amazing, but it's serviceable. Wish we had one of our 2. There we go. Thank you. That feels better. Alright, let's get rid of this so we can go get our Justice Source. Let's get top deck. Bludgeoner, okay, that's gonna do some damage for sure. We're not blocking, so we might as well go into the red zone. Go get Justice, then we'll ramp, play our Sage, then play our Worm. Yep. Fast spell, okay. Argent Port is a solid color combination. I enjoy that faction. Go get... I wonder if we even ramp. I think we're just going to play Sage, actually. Yeah, I think we're actually just going to play Sage here. Send it back. I do avocado. I do. I wonder if it's worth attacking here. They have a fast spell. No, I think we just worm, honestly. I'm going to have respect for the combat trick here. So hold on. If we play this 3, we play 1, we could play worm. Yeah. So the only downside is that we did use we changed one of our ruses to power. Rebuke, all right, nice play, nice play. All right, well now I think we just smash. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna hold power here. It's interesting. What do they have? Okay. Man, where's Reality Snap when we need it, right? So if we attack, what do? They block, and they take 8. I think we're kind of okay with that, right? We lose 2 units, but we get in for the block, take 8. They fall down to what, 4? 5. They fall to 5, then we play a 2-drop, so we really only lost. Yeah. I think we're okay with that. Correct. It's a Direwolf employee. Yeah, it's the exact blocks we thought they were gonna do. So we just need to draw a Reality Snap at this point. They have a ton of power. Us flooding is not very exciting. So they have something, right? Because, I mean, that just posts up for lethal. Ruse? Yeah, I could believe that. What else? Is there anything in the format? The Conjuring is still in the format, right? Yeah, I'm feeling like a Conjuring. Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm just going to attack with Karmic Guide, or do we just not attack at all? Yeah, I don't think we want to lose our Karmic Guide. I think we're just going to pass. Let me play power and pass. I mean, is it worth losing the guide? I don't think so. Or the... Wait. The 5? No, I don't... It can't be worth losing it. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So 2 power left. Yeah, I guess it is a ruse now. Yep. So we break, bounce, and then swing. Yeah, let's just be proactive about it. Yeah, so it's ruse. Ruse is going to stop all damage from coming across. So I think we just swing this way. They ruse. That's fine. Oh no, it was Wind Conjuring. Wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. So we end up losing our Karmic Guide here because... See, and I put him on ruse. Gosh darn it. That was a misread. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ugh, and we're kind of flooding here. We still have plenty of outs, for sure. Yeah, that's sometimes it makes a difference when you read the combat trick incorrectly, for sure. So they were just sandbagging stuff? power off the top, and then they have the Auric official. That's a little scary. Yeah, this is not gonna be good for us. This is not gonna be good for us. Oof. Oh, and then they're gonna nice. Oh my god, that combo is sick. That combo is sick. So they're gonna no, they can't imbue it. Yeah. Oh man, that might cost us, honestly.
Be gone.
Break the and we're drawing power, right? Are we just dead? We're not dead, but we need our reality breaker to bounce, or reality snap to bounce these two things. We could break the weapon, but then we just die on the crackback. Yeah, darn it. That one play. That one play, man. It's amazing what one play can do in limited sometimes. Well played, Beckstrom. Well played. So it needs snap. Alright, we can chump block again. Come on, snap. Come on, snap. I don't think that's enough, right? Yeah. Wonder what they got off of the thing. Power. Worm. Well played. Darn. Yeah, it was that one turn that did it for real. Playing around ruse and not conjuring. We had the read. No, thank you for sharing it with us, man. That is absolutely amazing. Hey, what's up, Dual Cat? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I want to try to get that, like getting a day two, like skipping day one altogether is just way too good to pass up. So it's a shame that we have to, it came down to the wire, but you know. I'm cool with that, John. Yeah, we'll just take the 4 here. This is unfortunate. The good news is this is a winning. Nice. Any decks that you're super excited about? You don't have to tell me the archetypes or anything, but are there any decks that you're having a lot of fun with? Ooh, wow. We're just getting wrecked here. Sure, it saves us 4. I'm gonna feel silly if it's a justice. Well, no, if it's a, yeah. Bummer. Oh well. I still think it was correct. We have enough 2-drops and stuff where I think it was correct to mull. Ooh, that sounds spicy. Oh, I take that back. This is a winning deck. We're at 3 wins. Thanks, Collector. I appreciate that. Maybe. I'll probably take you up on that, honestly. We'll see how close we get. I'm going to try to get there, like, semi on my own. Semi, but if push comes to shove, I'm not going to lie. I'll get you and John and Alex all on Discord so we can make sure I get there. Because I just want the points. I'm not even looking for top 10. We just lock up, like, 15. I think we'll be good. We just need to beat a couple of the top ranked players. Because the top ranked players are competing for rank 1. And we're not. So if we beat maybe 3 top ranked players in a row, that probably, or 3 top ranked players in 4 games, I think that might be enough to get us there. Yeah, of course you can, Dual Cat. Even Paladins is fun. I like that deck. I never took it to any serious events, but I liked it. Man, I like the blues, but I don't appreciate the words. Like, I thought it was... Let me see if there's... let's see. What can we find? Let's see if they have... I guess look up for... RPG traveling music? What's this? Dude, this one sounds like... oh no, extinction. Oh, all right. Well, we have our time and ramp, so sure. No, extinction. I said I wanted to play a top ranked player, but not extinction. At least we got our two, so hopefully he doesn't kill them. If he kills them, we're in a bit of a trouble. I'll do my best. Give me power so we can drop recruiter. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that with the side. That is not power. And we came in attack, so. Alright, power now so we can play Sage. Power for Sage. Power for Sage. Gosh darn it. I think we still just need to ambush. Maybe we get a little lucky. So the games that we've entered the monastery, I think we've won, right? And the games that we haven't, we've lost. Yeah, you're not wrong, Saitar. You are not wrong. Yeah, it's pretty good. We're gonna take the 5. Take the 5. The ley lines power me. So what are we pitching? Probably Audacious Ruse? It's probably correct. Oh no. Yep. Attacking our power, so that means we're kind of dunskies.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
We have to attack, get that weapon down. Or is that a mistake? Maybe that was a mistake, I'm not really sure. Let's stop the revenge from happening. I'm not sure if that was correct or not, honestly. Yeah, that was actually incorrect. Well, he would have killed that anyways.
This should work.
Yeah, so, and we're not drawing power, so we're just dead. Bummer. I feel like this deck was actually... I mean, it wasn't the best. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. I'm not really sure. Oh well, at least that means we get to draft again, so that's exciting. Yeah, that card keeps impressing me. We were pretty decent on that backbreaker too. So I'm glad you're excited to draft again, but I would prefer to win Prison. Yeah, I think we were just kind of stuck. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate that. Oh, wow. Adding... Yeah, nice. Nice. So let's see. Alright, I guess we just have to play the Bright Mace so they can't hit us for 9. We just block? Okay, so no fast spell. So I guess we should have blocked. Fair. We could have 4-2 there. Oh, that's pretty neat. Look at the synergy there. Okay, cool. That's a little scary, right? Hey! So ramp, play a 2-drop. We take 7? I think we need to. We could play this and block here, take 5. Yeah, I think we just need the ramp. Oh, that's right. That's right. It goes off of influence. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so we just... Okay, that's not horrible. So if they swing in, we take 7, but then we can essentially crack back. Okay, scheme. If they're... I mean, I find it very hard to believe they're out of gas, but there might be... Oh, now they have a fast spell. Oh, that was super cool. Did you guys see that? The animation was busted. Oh, that animation was super cool. Super, super cool. Alright, what's our game plan here? We don't want to bounce that because that's card draw. Yeah, well, we did our best. Yeah, I don't think we can come back from it now. So we don't have enough to do both, and we have to reality snap to win, right? Play this, play that. What does that do? We block here and then take 8 and die. We block here, we take 7 and die. So yeah, we just gotta leave up reality snap. So our line is to get lucky on reality snap and snap snap. Snap snap snap. Man, I really don't want to bounce this, because then this gets turned on and it's 3, so he can do 3 and 6 to eat that. We just let him have it because he has to eat a card. It gives him 2 cards, but it takes something off the board. Sweet. Nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna bounce this way. It chokes his... Oh, but he could do it this turn too. Never mind. I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's right. We did the math. He didn't have 9. That's right. Power is not what we wanted to see here. But at least we're not dead. So he'll attack first. Wish we had a way of killing that guy. That would be nice. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just attacks... Or yeah, he attacks first. So we'll block the 3. Unlucky. Oh, yeah, I guess if you have a fastball, that works too. Then he sacks this, draws 2, makes a Valkyrie. Let's get a power out of our deck. Audacious Ruse gives us a try. Oh my god, we got so lucky. Oh, we're still dead. Wait, alright, so let's bounce the thing we can't block and the thing that kills us. And then we need a blocker or Ruse or something. Not power. Oh well. That's the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Extinction showing us why he's a top ranked player.